Very good afternoon and welcome to Stair Park for the Cinch League 2 match between Stranraer and Albion Rovers, brought to you in conjunction with our online sponsors GT Mortgages. I'm Lawrence Nelson at Stair Park alongside Brian Martin. Brian, good afternoon to you. How are you today, sir?
Hi, good afternoon, Lawrence. I think it's repeat, Lawrence. Wet, windy at Stair Park for the past 4 or 5 games. Saturday always seems to bring wind and rain. To be fair,
the pitch a wee bit heavy in front of the stand, but apart from that, it doesn't look too bad, Brian.
It looks okay, Lawrence. I know that we've had snow in Lanarkshire this week, but down here, I think they've hadn't had a drop of snow, so it seems to be fine here. I think they've had plenty of wind and rain to the rest.
Seems to have been snow everywhere else apart from in the town. So anyway, let's without further ado bring you the teams for this afternoon's match. Brian, do you want to give us the Stranraer team for today's game?
Yep, here we go. The Stranraer team in goals is 27, that's Luke Scullion. 22 is Sean McIntosh. 13 Sam Ellis. It's 15 Craig Ross. 3 Sean Barnes. 6 Anton Brady. Number 8 is Grant Gallagher. 16 Dean Hawkshaw. 20 is Matty Yates. 24 Darrell Duffy, and number 2 is Scott Robertson. On the bench for Stranraer today is 34, that's the goalkeeping Andrew Downey. 11 is Paul Woods. 14 Josh Walker. 10 Brogue Watson. 23 Ross Smith. 18 Michael Mullen. 17 is James Hilton, and 7 is Tommy Muir.
So no changes to the starting lineup, which drew 1-1 at home to Stenhousemuir last Saturday. In terms of today's visitors, Albion Rovers, well, they make 2 changes from the team which won 2-1 at Edinburgh City a week past on Friday. In come Tom Layton and Kyle Doherty. Kyle Doherty actually got the winner at Ainsley Park, but he starts today. So that makes the Albion Rovers starting lineup: in goals, Harry Stone; 2 Aaron Linus; 3 Blair Malcolm; 4 Tom Layton; 5 Sean Fagan; 6 Jamie Leslie; 7 Callum Wilson; 8 David Wilson; 9 Kyle Doherty; 10 Declan Byrne; and 11 Charlie Riley. On the Rovers bench today, sub-keeper Cameron Binney, Lewis Wilson, Alfie Robinson, former Stranraer player Max Wright, Josh Jack, Adam Fernie and Scott Roberts. And Brian, a familiar face, the man in the middle this afternoon, the Dumfries-based whistler Lloyd Wilson.
We've had him a few times now, Lawrence. I think Mike was saying in the podcast, I think this is the 12th time we've had him, I think, in the various seasons.
Kyle Doherty doesn't get to him, but Malcolm lifts it towards the edge of the box, and that is a blast at goal. 22 seconds in, David Wilson has a go. It kind of curls, and Rovers still with the ball now. That's threaded through to Charlie Riley. A bit of shouting going on there, but
I don't think there's much in that, Lawrence.
Cuts inside, Gallagher out to Hawkshaw on the left wing. Back to Gallagher. Ellis back out to Hawkshaw. He's going to swing that one in, and it falls for Matty Yates. McIntosh is onside and puts it right across the face of the box. Lifted out by McIntosh. Linus heads it back in. Gallagher heads it out. Falls for Linus again. He'll have a shot from about 35 yards out. No problem for Luke Scullion. Nice little side swipe by Robbo to Brady. Matty Yates does well.
Brilliant.
Lovely ball into Darrell Duffy. Duffy to Hawkshaw. Is it time to break this duck? Back to Ellis, and we'll let Rovers off the hook a wee bit there, Brian. Still there though.
I think it's just too much in the ball for Darrell there, but it was a good move.
Yates claiming he was fouled. Referee having absolutely none of that. Gallagher lifts it in, and the bounce fools absolutely everybody. Yates has his arms in the way from the Edinburgh City game. McIntosh keeps it in. McIntosh gets it across, and that's a good bit of defending. I think it was Aaron Linus who
fantastic ball it was
from the Rovers team that day, certainly. A nice turn by Hawkshaw. He's been held here.
No, he's playing advantage. Good advantage.
Happy with that, Brian?
Yep.
Gallagher into Brady. And powder puff shot.
It's good play with the referee there, I thought, Lawrence. Hawkshaw was foul, but he played the advantage.
Blair Malcolm. Riley. Robertson just nips in front of him, and the referee decides that is a throw-in. Scott Robertson going bananas at the referee.
I don't understand that decision, Lawrence. I do not understand.
Think, Brian?
I don't understand this decision. Rover went to win the ball.
Let's have a look again.
Fairly.
Throw in comes in from Malcolm.
I mean, how is that a foul?
Certainly doesn't look at Robertson,
How
just
is
getting in
that a
front
foul?
of him. Scott Robertson running in front of Charlie Riley. Referee Lloyd Wilson decides
Woeful
that's a free
decision
kick.
by Wilson there. By Lloyd Wilson, really is.
I can certainly understand Scott Robertson questioning it.
Actually, it was a foul to Stranraer because the boy fouled him after Scott was away.
Anyway, David Wilson, you've said already he's got these in his locker, Brian. Here he comes.
Yep.
On target, but straight at Luke Scullion.
Norman Hunter had been sent off in the
First minute.
warm-up. Well, the boy done well.
A bit of persistency there, and Scott Robertson back healing it, but here's Callum Wilson. Yeah, good persistency with Kyle Doherty initially. Ball still there for Rovers.
Burns missed it altogether.
Riley, and that's a free kick. Sets it up for Doherty. He's still in there, and it takes sheer weight of numbers from Stranraer there to clear that. Robertson eventually getting it out of the box. Brady to Gallagher.
Duffy's on.
To Darryl Duffy. He's got Hawkshaw on his left.
No, he still want to put him.
And that is a lovely effort from Darryl Duffy. That's as close as we've come this afternoon.
Right,
44 minutes in. He could have switched it left to Hawkshaw. Decides to have a go himself, Darryl Duffy. Here he is, onside. Checks. I think he's lost control there. Then as a wee shot it in, it hooks. It loops down over the back of the net. Worth a go. Cuts back, and that is half time. Pretty much bang on 45 minutes. No injury time, says Lloyd Wilson. Presumably he's seen enough, Brian. You have to say it's not the most memorable of first halves.
No, I think we'll forget about that 45 minutes.
Cut it out. Sean Burns dusts himself off.
You see how the ball...
Absolutely. Yeah, the ball won't stay in the same spot.
Yeah.
And that's even on a bit of the pitch that's fairly muddy. Hawkshaw, here's Robertson. To Yates, back in for Robertson. And the keeper is quicker than Robbo, to be fair.
Again, I think the wind caught that again, launch.
Anton Brady there saying to the linesman, look, I can't get this ball to stay in the spot. There it moves again. Look,
it's
a bit farcical, to be honest. I think this wind's worse than we thought at kick-off time, Brian.
It's definitely affecting things.
Brady lifts it into the
a
box.
Great ball.
It's in the danger zone, and again, good hands from Harry Stone.
Well done, the keeper. Minutes.
You can attempt fate here, I hope not. That's a nice wee move from Rovers. Leslie gets himself, gets the ball put under his feet though.
Chance for Stranraer.
That would have been a real chance there if Jamie Leslie had managed to get a clean touch on that ball. Tommy Muir doing really well. Here's Robertson, he's never offside. You can put your hands down.
Now what's this?
Look at that cross blowing all over the park.
I think you see the wind there, you know.
Now that gives you an idea what both sides are up against, to be fair to the players. And that's a blatant. Sean Fagan for a visiting throw-in.
And the Ultras are quite happy on the far side. They must be watching a different game for us, Lawrence.
I want some of their energy, Brian. And it comes. Craig Ross gets up well, and that's well worth an effort from Max Wright. Goes down as a shot off target, but in all honesty, it's as near as we've come in the second burn. Now Burns angled right. That's going to be easy enough for now.
He done well.
McIntosh does so well here, and that was better, Brian.
Yep, that's first shot on target. 173.
First shot on target the second half, certainly. I think it's only Stranraer's second shot on target in the whole game.
But that was good.
Partial clearance from Malcolm. In comes McIntosh. Does well to force himself onto the ball. Takes a couple of touches, and you know what? He keeps his shot on target. Well held by Harry Stone, though. Where are we going now? Back to Craig Ross. Ross to Robertson. That's a nice good ball. Into Gallagher. And
just couldn't get enough in it.
No, he couldn't. It was heading towards goal, but it's been better. Oh, that wasn't so good, though. Now Doherty trying to turn things around here. It's played into space for Max Wright. This is looking good for Albion Rovers. And a great last-ditch tackle by Craig Ross. Danger's not been cleared yet, though. And that's a bit of a pass back from Doherty. So, great tackle from Craig Ross to prevent Max Wright, Brian. Let's have a look at this one. McIntosh. McIntosh lifts it, angled for Yates to chase on the left. Muir gets it kind of caught under his feet. It's still in though. Ellis, the box. Yates, good first touch. What can you do now? And that will be cleared. Gallagher, Yates.
That's good ball with Yates.
Muir to chase. Muir gets a kick on that. Gallagher blast, that was always going to get blocked by somebody. There were so many. 91 coming up on the clock. Back to Ellis, back to Hilton. Hilton cuts inside, and
2 points, and that's it.
And referee Lloyd Wilson is not the only one to have had enough. Full time at Stair Park. Stranraer 0, Albion Rovers 0. We will meet at Clifton Hill again this season and see what happens there, but certainly I hope it's a lot more exciting than the events have proved this afternoon. Brian Martin's been alongside me, Lawrence Nelson. In the background we've had Colin Ferguson, Simon Sullivan and George Frank, and our online sponsors are GT Mortgages. Thanks for watching this Cinch League 2 match with us. Stranraer 0, Albion Rovers 0. Next up for Stranraer, Annan Athletic away next Saturday. Thanks for watching, folks.